Hi, all of you. My name is Narendra, and let's start the topic. Let's start to a new subject. I can say Java. So, why Java and what is Java? So, first of all, Java is a purely object-oriented programming language. Now, what is object-oriented programming language means? See, there is one concept like object-oriented. Okay, object oriented means you have to think around object. Object can be anything, like you can say your mobile, fan, your laptop, keyboard, anything, your t-shirt, your shirt, student, benches, like fan, everything can be considered as an object. So Java suggests that, Java follows that, even we can say object oriented concept. It suggests that think about object, then object's property and object's method. So we have to do like we have to write programming according to object oriented concept in Java. So we can say Java is following the concept of object oriented, and we are going to write the coding not normal way. We are going to write the coding according to rules of object oriented. Okay, so Java is in many field. You can say from like desktop application, web application, mobile application, everywhere Java is there. So if you know the basic Java, you can write code, you can create an application of any type. Okay, so that's why Java is so much popular. Okay, so I'll tell you, this is the he's the founder of like Java. Right now, Java is owned by Oracle company. Before few years, it's owned by Sun Microsystem. Fine. That person name is James Gosling, who create the Java in 1991. You can say. Okay. So Java is, as I told, Java is following purely object-oriented concept. Why Java is so much popular at that time when it introduced? Because the concept is that write once and run anywhere. Okay. So this is the main core concept why Java is popular. Write once and run anywhere. Java also supports network programming. You can say Java also supports the remote source security and all that stuff. So that's why even all the banking application nowadays working like its coding of banking applications are written in Java only. So Java is that much secure and it is easy to use. So, and this all are the different versions of Java. There are a number of versions like from 1.0, and right now it's like 13.0 and something going in the market. Fine. You can create number of different types of application with the help of core Java, or you can say Java. See, you can create desktop application, mobile application, embedded system. You can say cheap level or something robotic kind of something. That kind of also we can develop that type of project that we can also develop with the help of Java. Then web application, web server and application server also, enterprise applications also, and scientific application also. So you can understand that, you can get the idea. Okay, if you know Java, you can develop anything you can say. Okay, these all are the different types of project as well. We can say standard edition, micro edition. These all are the different platforms of Java. Okay, according to our requirement, we can choose anyone like any edition and we can go ahead. Okay, so now let's see. These all are the theoretical topic that we discuss. Okay, and we'll come again on the slide. But let's start with the practical one. So right now I install NetBeans. There are many popular editors in the market, like Eclipse is there, one of the like JetBrains is there, then NetBeans is there. There are a number of editors where you can write Java programming. Okay, so now let's start with the Java programming. I'll show you the practical thing first of all, how to create a new project, how to work with the Java. So let's create new project. Just click on file, then click on new project. Okay, just click next. Okay, you can give any name. First of all, let me give JDemo1 means this is the demo application. Let me finish the code. Just click on finish. Clear. So this is your window, you can say, where you can write Java program. Okay, so this is the basic structure of Java code. See, this is our project, this is our file, and file name is also jdemo1.java. Okay, I'm just going to remove all this comment portion right now to make code clear. Okay, so this is the basic structure, you can say. This is class, our class name is jdemo1, don't forget that each and every Java program should start with the public class, and class name can be anything. Okay, but it should be start with the class. Okay, this is the main method from where execution will start. So you have to write this main also. Okay, and I'll explain what is public static void main and string arg is later on. Okay, but don't forget that okay, you have to create first class and write down main method inside it, and then there's curly braces and ending curly braces. So this is the basic structure, you can say, of Java programming. Okay, so now let's start with the basic funda. Okay, if I want to print anything, if I want to print any line, you can say name, hi, hello, whatever it is. So how to print it? So Java gave the system dot out dot println. Okay, this is the println is the function. With the help of this function, you can print anything. For example, hello, how are you? You can write anything, but within double quotes. Okay, so this is a simple syntax. Okay, if you want to print anything, okay, even your address, whatever it is, you can print within double quotes only. Double, we can say it's a text portion. Okay, this is called text, or you can say string. So if you want to print any string, or if you want to print any text, you have to print it. You can print it with surrounded by double quotes. So you have to write like this way. Okay, now let me run this code. Let me right click. Let me run. I'm just going to, okay, and see output is displaying over here. Hello, how are you? Okay, whatever content you want to write, you can write that. You can write it over there. Okay, now let me create new file. Okay, jdemo1. Okay, again new class. Let me write new class name like j2 or program2, whatever you want. You can write it down over there. Okay, just I have created j2. Finish it. See, this is a blank class. So as I told, what you have to write over here? Public static void main and string args over here. And why it's too long, and what's the meaning of public static void main and string args? As I told, I'll explain you later on. But right now, just mug up it. Okay, you have to write this public static void main along with the string args. Okay, so class name can be anything like j2, j3, whatever you like. So you can write it over there. But a method should be this public static void main and string args. Then even you can change the variable name over here. Args is just variable name. So instead of args, you can write a, b, whatever you like, but just keep args. Okay. Now what I want to print my address. So this is the second one program. Okay. What I want to print address. So how to print it? So let me write system dot out dot println. Okay, if you want to print anything, as I told you to write println system.out.println. Let me write my address. So I'm just writing over here 3 like White House opposite, or like you can say Paris, next to London. Okay, above, you can say above. Let me above. Just a minute. Let me take my control properly. Okay, above, you can say China, okay, and USA. So if I want to print my address, I can print like this. As I told, if you want to print any text, you have to write double quotes. Fine. Now let me run. Just right click on screen and just click on run file. So it will display this address. Okay, see the output. It's according to this only. Okay, now what I want to print my address vertically. Okay, so what I want to print my address vertically. To how to print it? So you can write slash n over here after each and every comma, or according to your requirement you can place slash n over there. Okay, so opposite Paris, then I want comma, then slash n. Next to London, I want comma and slash n. uh, China, okay, then slash n. Okay, let me write above. Maybe by mistake I deleted it. Okay, now, okay, even this lesson after this US7. Okay, now let me run. See, it will display address in vertical manner. So is it clear? Okay, once again, let me clear you. In Java, first of all, you have to create class. Then you have to add public static void main. It's a main method from where program is getting. You can say execution will start from there. So it's like main door of our house. Okay, you have to write main. Without it, Java, we cannot run any program. So you have to write main method. Okay, inside that you have to write your logic, whatever you want. If you want to print anything, if you want to add anything, if you want to find like simple interest, if you want to find maximum out of two values, whatever the logic is, you have to write in between public static void main, means that curly braces of main method. Clear? So here we finish printing statement. What is slash n? If you want to print anything, you have to write slash n. Okay, now let me try. Let me give you other program also. Just I'm doing right click, new. Let me write again at new class, J3. I'm just pressing enter, finish. Okay, so this is the again new class. As I told, what you have to do first, add public static void main, then string args. Okay, it's compulsory. You have to write, as I told, it's a main door of our program. You can say, okay, now what I want to print star horizontally, 5 stars horizontally, means star, 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 5 times. So let me write over here system dot out dot println and let me write star 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, as I told you, okay, if you want to print any text, okay, star is also considered as a text over here. Okay, means it's character. I know okay, it's a symbol, but it considered as a text over here. Okay, now let me right click. Okay, and let me run. See the output. It will display star 5 times horizontally. Okay, now what I want to print rectangle, means 5 rows and 5 columns of star. Okay, star, 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 star. Okay, 5 times. So 5 rows and 5 columns. So what I can do, I can write slash n over here, again 5 rows, again slash n, again 5 rows, 5 columns you can say, sorry, slash n, again 5 columns, maybe I did 6 over here, slash n, again 5. Okay, now let me right click over here, let me run. See, it will display this rectangle. Is it clear? So once again, let me clear you. If you want to print anything, you have to write system.out.println. And why it's too lengthy? Why system.out.println? I'll tell you that topic is also later on. What's the meaning of it? Why? What is system? What is out? What is println? Okay. But don't forget, if you want to print anything, you have to write println. Okay. And if you want to give effect of new line, then you can use slash n. Is it clear, all of you? Okay, now let's go ahead. What I want to print triangle one, like with the help of space and with the help of like star. I want to print triangle. So how to do that? Let me again what? Okay, let me add new file. Okay, now just click on this. Now add Java class. Okay, let me give another like new name J4. So because this is our fourth program. Well, let me finish it. Okay, now see, okay, what you have to write over here, public static void main then string args. Okay, so this is a basic one. As I told, it's a main entry point. Okay, so you have to write this. Now what I want triangle. Okay, let me write in comment what I want exactly so we can get idea. I want 1 star, then let me write 2 star. It will not displaying properly, but kind of this. Okay, then 1, 2, 3. Okay, then again 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of. Let me align it properly, but maybe huh. kind of this. Okay, I want this type of star. So what we can do, we can write down here system dot, let me system dot out dot println one, two, three, then star, then one, two, three, okay, then new line. So this is first row. Okay, now for the second row, let me align properly. One, two, three, then one, two. Maybe I'm not sure. Okay, just we are trying that. Okay, one, two, two, three, one, two, slash n, sorry, slash n, then one, two, three, four. Okay, let's see. Maybe I need to give one space before and after. Okay, now let's run. Okay, so the issue with the spaces. Okay, we can arrange it properly, but this is the way. Now you can try yourself how to align it properly, but you can. So I don't have any issue. Fine, just try it yourself how to align it properly. This is just an example. I know my triangle is not that perfect, but you have to. Okay, just try it yourself. Fine. So now Java is just not for the printing, and printing. We did four program, but in all the programs, we just print. Okay, so Java is used for calculation also. For an example, what I want to find like average between three values. Okay, I want to find addition, subtraction, multiplication, division between two values. I want to find like meter to centimeter. Means moral of the story, I want to do some calculation. I want to perform some calculation. Then how to do that? That's most okay. That topic we are going to start. So let me create new file first. Our first program is that I want to find the average between you can say four values. Okay, so let me create new class over here. So this is our new class. Let me give J5. Okay, or even you can give proper name also. Average. Okay, I'm just giving 5 over here because we can keep in mind okay, there are this is a fifth program. Okay, but our program name is G. You can say average. Okay, now let me finish. So our new file is going to create. Fine. So now, once again, what we have to add? We all know public static void main, and in that string args. Okay, so this is a basic one. You all know that we have to write public static void main. Now what I want to find average between four values. Okay, you can say these four are like temperature of different 4 days or something like that. So this we can say it's an average. Okay, so how to do that? So first of all, I need to store something. Okay, like temperature of day first is like 30, next day is 40, third day is again 30, fourth day again 35 or something like that. Right now I'm just storing normal integer value means without point. Okay, I don't want to store 33.5 or 36.9 or something. Okay, just we are storing normal numeric value without point. You can say no whole number. Okay, so how to store it, where to store, and what to do for that. So Java gave a concept of variable. Now, what is variable? If you want to store something, so it's a placeholder, you can say variable. Okay, if you want to store something, we need to declare variable. Okay, it's a placeholder where you can place the value. Okay, let me show you that thing. Now, I'm just going to declare variable integer. Now, what is int? Okay, let me show you A, B, C, D. I'm just taking four variables over here because I want to store four different temperature. Okay, or otherwise you can take D1 means D1's temperature, D2's temperature, D3's temperature, D4's temperature. Okay, let me take total also, let me take average also. So this all are variables. But what is integer? So we can say it's a data type. It's a data type. Okay, what there are like number of data types available in Java. Okay, integer, float, you can say, then boolean is there, the number of data types. Okay, data type decide the type of value that we can store in the variable. For an example, if someone is saying my name is Khan, Karan, okay, so someone is saying my name is suppose like Punjabi, uh, Naren. Okay, so from the like you can say his last name, we can easily identify whether he is visiting like temple, masjid, or yeah, or you can say gurudwara. So we can say on the base of surname we can identify the type of people. Same thing over here, or you can say religion of that people. Same thing over here. The integer defines, or you can say decide, even it tells we can store only integer value inside this d1, d2, d3, d4. Okay, so just right now I'm taking only integer value. I'm not storing anything in point. Even it is possible average can be a point, but I don't want to, like, I'm taking normal variables, so it will display only, it can store, it can process only integer value. Okay, without point you can say. So now let me take d1's temperature is 20. Let me store d2's value 30. D3's temperature means D3's temperature is again 30, and D4's temperature again it can be 50. No, not 50. You can say like 40. Fine. So this all are the different temperature that I'm storing. Now what I want to like total it first. So let me write total is equals to D1 plus D2 plus D3 plus D4. So what we did over here, we are storing value directly over here in D1, D2, D3, D4 variable. Okay. And in the total, we are storing the addition of it. Okay. You can say we are calculating it and we are storing total inside that. Okay. Now let me print average. Average is equals to, you can say total divide by 4. Okay, this is a global formula how to find average. So again I'm storing average on the base of total only. Now let me print total and average. So how to print over here? Let me write system dot out dot println. Let me print total in double quotes. Okay, and let me print average. Okay, so let me print it whether it's like it's going to display output properly or not. We'll see practically. Okay, let me run this file. I'm just going to run. Okay, see, it will not displaying any, like, it just display total and average. Okay, as I told, if you want to print any text, you can write, you can print within double quotes. But see, total and this total and avg, it's not text, it contains something, it's a variable. Okay, then how to write properly? Let me remove this line, I'll show you how to print it. Okay, system dot out dot println. You can print total like this way, you can print average like this way. Let me show you avg. Okay, now let me run. It displays the total equal to this and average equal to this, but it is not easily identify what 120 means, what 30 means. Okay, is it total or is it average? So little bit confusion is there. Okay, so instead of this, what we can do, we can write down proper way, we can format it, we can display it proper way. Let me show you. Total of 4 days temperature, you can say temperature is, okay, let me write arrow, this is just for designing, but you have to write plus symbol. Okay, what plus symbol will do, it will concate the value. Concate means it merged this text and this number, so it will display in proper way. So whenever you want to print this text and number, you can say you have to write plus. Okay, same in this case of average. Average, okay, avg is there, so there is no need to write. Let me average equals to, okay, what we have to write, plus, as I told you, then we write avg over here. Fine, now let me run this code. Okay, let me right click, see, now it look proper. See, total of 4 days of 4 days temperature is this. Okay, average is this. You can type anything. Total of 4 days in temperature, you can write down proper spelling of it, average proper spelling of it. So this is the just basic example. Okay, if you want to print, if you want to store, if you want to calculate anything, first of all, what we need to do, we need to take variables along with its data type. Okay, then store anything in variable, this is a basic funda, then calculate it and then print it. Okay, once again let me tell you, what are the basic steps if you want to perform any calculation? Okay, if you want to display like average or addition or anything. So first of all, decide number of variables, how many variables you need, how many variables you want to take. Okay, you want to display the addition between three values, five values, or two values. Okay, accordingly, just take variable over there along with this data type. Okay, store something, because without storing any like 20, 30 or any value, there is no meaning to add it. Even Java won't allow to run any variable without, like, it is not possible to, we can directly add without any storing any value. So we have to store it first and then we can go ahead. Okay, so this is the basic funda. Now, let me show you new thing on the base of this only. Okay, let me take two variables. Let me store something. Then we'll display addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of it. Let me show you. Let me right click, new. Okay, let me take Java class. Then again, new file, jkelsey. What is Kelsey? I want to perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So that's why I gave name Kelsey over here. Let me finish it. Okay. So once again, what we need to write? Public static void main, and just I'm writing string args here. Okay. So now, actually, what we want to, let me write in comment area first. Okay, what is comment? So if you don't want to display like in output, and if you want to like write something related to this program, okay, or developer of this program, when you declare, why you declare this data type, what's the purpose of this, you can write anything in this comment. There are two types of comment basically. This one is a multi-line comment. Okay, this one is a multi-line comment, and if you want to write one line, you can just double backslash and hi hello. This is called one line, mm, a comment. Okay, so right now I want multi-line comment. That's why I'm taking this backslash star star backslash. Okay, if you want to give one line comment, you can have this double backslash only. So now what I want to store something. Okay, and I want to display addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, let me store, just I'm giving example over here. A equals to 2, b equals to 2. Then I want to display addition, like a plus b, a minus b. Okay, then a into b, then a divided by b. So this all are the basic thing that I want. So now how many variables we need to take? First of all, for number one and number two, if you want to store two number, we are going to take two variables for it. Then we want to perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So four things are there. Okay, so going to take four variables for that also. So let me type. Okay, we are going to just start that program. I'm going to take integer AB, then addition, then subtraction, then multiplication, then division. You can take any variable and name like addition, sub full spelling also, multiplication, division. Even instead of AB, you can take XY, number one, number two, whatever you like. Okay, let me take number one, number two for this program. Number one and number two. There are few rules of in of variable declaration as well. I'll tell you later on. Okay, how many characters are allowed in variable name and something. Okay, so now there are six variables, and what we want to perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So how to do that? So let me take store number one equals to 20, number two equals to 2. I'm storing two different values. Okay, now what we want to perform addition between these two variable, subtraction between these two variable, division between two variable, and multiplication between two variable. Then how to do that? Then let's start. Add equals to what we can write, number one plus number two. Subtraction equals to number one minus number two. Multiplication is equals to number one into number two. Okay, division is equals to number one divided by number two. Okay, so we are storing these four values in four different variables. Now let me print system dot out dot println. Okay, let me print with proper formation. Okay, as I told, we write down addition equals to. Then what we want to print? We want to print this addition. Addition. Okay, now let me write again system dot out dot println. Okay, subtraction equals to plus sub. Okay, then system dot out dot println multiplication. Okay, let me write a into b. Okay, then what do we want to print? System dot out dot println. Let me print division over here. Division equals to plus a divided by b. Okay, sorry, it's my mistake. Okay, it's our mistake. Okay, multiplication over here and division over here. Done. Actually, we stored this value inside this variable, so we'll write over that variable name only. So this is the basic thing that you can write. Okay. Now let me run this code. Let me how to run again. Just right click and then run file. Okay. See, it is displaying that addition, subtraction, multiplication, division between two values. And if you want to print that number one, number two as well, you can print like this way. System dot out dot println number one equals to plus number one. It look proper. Okay, in even you can write plus symbol once again. Number two, okay, let me give some space, equals to plus number two. So with the help of plus you can concat the value. See, plus before double quotes and plus after double quotes. Okay, now let me right click and run. See, you can see the output. Number one is this and number two is this. Okay, so this one is the basic program you can say of calculating addition, subtraction, multiplication, division between two values. Okay, so this is the basic thing. Okay, now let's start with the next program. In that program, what I want, you can say simple interest. Okay, let me find that simple interest. The formula of simple interest is present value into rate and into number of year. Okay, so this is the basic one. This is the basic formula into and divide by 100. Okay, let me show you. Let me write formula first so we can get idea. Okay, let me take Java class and over here J PRN. Okay, and this one is a in sequence 7-month program. Let me finish it. Okay, so just I'm going to write down over here first of all comment formula P into R into N divide by 100. So this is the basic formula, okay, of finding simple interest. So let me write over here public static void main and then string args. This is the basic one. Okay, so this is the thing. Now let's declare variable. So now in this program, how many variables we need? So first of all, for P, second one is for R, second is for N. Okay, we can write 100 directly, so there is no need to write store 100 inside any variable. And what we need to find interest. So I'm going to take one variable name interest or I, anything. Okay, so let's start coding over here. Okay, I'm just taking integer P, R, and N, comma I. Again, I'm telling we are just storing integer value right now. Okay, so we are not taking like other data type. We are not focusing on it. Other, I'll share you. I will learn other data type in the next session. Okay, now let me store P equals to 10,000. Okay, so present value of like it's a money 10,000. Okay, then rate. So rate is also 2. I'm not storing 2.5 or anything right now. So rate is 2%. Okay, now let me take number of years. So I'm again storing 2 years only. Okay, so let's find formula. Let's write down over here. I is equals to P into R into N divide by 100. Okay, you can store it and you can directly print interest over there. But let me show you new thing. Okay, I'm not going to store interest in any variable. Okay, we can directly write down formula over there. Let me show you. System dot out dot println area of, no, it's not area. It's a interest equals to what, plus what to write, P into R into N divide by 100. So this is our formula. Okay, we can directly place formula over there. So in the case of previous program, instead of taking addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, you can directly write down right over here, a plus b, a minus b, a multiply b, a divide by b. You can check it out. Okay, clear about this? So I'm just placing expression over there after plus symbol. Let me run this code. Let me right click and let me run. See, it display 400. And if you want to display $400 or something like that, what we can do, we can again write. Let me do that. Okay, plus dollar. Okay, so you can have, so this 10,000 is not rupees. You can consider this one is a dollar. Okay, let me calculate once again. Run this file. So it will display $400. Is it clear? So this is a basic thing. Once again, let me clear you what is variable, why we require it. So variable is a basic thing. You can say place where you can store any value. Okay, but you should know which type of data we are going to store inside it. Okay, so right now I'm like in this all four example, we stored only integer value. Integer means without point. Okay, if we want to store like with point value, you can say decimals value. That time we can take double as a data type. But I'll tell you in the next session how to store it, how to do it. Okay, once again, let me revise everything. What is Java? Java is nothing but a like object-oriented programming language. Let me switch to this code. Java is a purely object-oriented programming language. We cannot write any program without class. You have to declare class. And what is class? As I told, I'll explain you later on. Okay, but you have to write class first, then main method. Okay, main is the entry point from where you can start your program. Okay, so it's like main door of our house. Okay, then what you want? We want to perform something, we want to print something, whatever the logic is you can write in between public static void main. Okay, so this is the basic funda. Okay, now let me explain you once again. Java is purely object-oriented programming language. You can develop like different types of software with the help of Java. Okay, these all are the different types. Right now we are learning this basic core Java. Okay, this is called core Java, you can say. Fine, this is the future. And let me finish this lecture today. So fine, you can like connect with us with the Kasha trainee. Like this is the number and this is our email address. So you can contact us. Okay, we'll meet in the next lecture. All of you. Bye for now.